Ladies and gentlemen, I almost ended up not posting a video today because I found myself constantly just non-stop playing the DMC x PGR crossover, and I gotta say, this is most certainly one of the best crossovers that I have played in a very, very long time. Except for Nickelodeon Save Volcano Island. That's a really good crossover game. Man, they should really take notes off that game. But anyways, jokes aside, this video isn't going to be anything super organized or anything like that. This video is just going to be me talking about how amazing and excited I was for this whole crossover to happen. It's definitely past my expectations, and just the feel of Dante and Virgil just playing them both feels incredible. Virgil feels a little easier, obviously, to play than Dante. It's just like in DMC5. I personally just think that Virgil is always easy no matter what game I'm playing him in, and Dante's always the one that seems like he's the most complicated fucking character fucking ever sometimes, you know. So, but I gotta say, going through the story and playing the characters and experiencing the cutscenes and all these things and doing the boss fights and the game modes and going against Mirror Virgil and doing the stylish mode, it's just all very overwhelming in a good way. Now, I do definitely think that this crossover delivered. I definitely am going to be making a more in-depth video covering everything that I loved from the crossover, but I ended up completely forgetting that I was supposed to record a video today, so I'm gonna give you guys this for the time being. So, number one, the voice acting from Ruben and Southworth. Absolutely amazing. I love hearing Dante and Virgil's voice, and just being able to hear Dante's quips and hear Virgil say jackpot, it just feels really, really good. The combos are really good too. Sure, Dante may be missing a handful of his weapons, but he still feels like you're playing DMC5 when you get on him. And while yes, there are other people out there that'll be like, well, if I want to play Dante and Virgil, I'll just hop on Devil May Cry 5 on my PlayStation or Steam. And yes, you obviously can do that, but can you interact with Alpha and interact with Lucia and end up fighting these bosses with a variety of different characters from PGR and just seeing the interactions and seeing all sorts of other things? Is it also a free experience for a whole bunch of other people that may have never even experienced Devil May Cry before to be able to experience it for free? Seeing the passion and the accuracy put behind the characters and their kits, it just makes this feel really special. So while yes, you can go play the authentic game in which they come from, the authenticity here, it still feels very much so passionate and soulful. The love that these developers have for the Devil May Cry series is palpable with this crossover, and I'm gonna say it, and obviously it's not gonna be a shocker, this is definitely the single best crossover that Kuro Games has ever done when it came to every single other one that came before it. Yes, this is even better than Black Rock Shooter in my opinion. This is better than both the near crossovers that ended up happening. It just really, really felt really good being able to finally experience this after all that time of waiting. And speaking of waiting, eventually the synchronization is going to be complete, and pretty soon every single server for Punishing Gray Raven is going to be synced. And just being able to have this crossover as soon as we were able to get it, it felt right. Like 2 months ago, it felt like I was going to be waiting forever, but now that it's here, it felt like it got here really fast. I ended up saving enough to be able to get exactly what it was that I wanted, and I ended up getting lucky enough to get a couple of things and characters off of single pulls instead of going all the way to pity, which actually felt insanely good. I mean, right now, I just literally have Virgil just staring at me as I have his profile up and everything. I literally used thousands of gifts to get the brothers to literally just have maxed out affection because, you know, why not? I want to hear all those voice lines and I want to experience everything that they have to say all the time, 24/7. Their character models look way better than what we were shown before. Virgil looks insanely cool, and the fabric on his clothes, on his coat, on his gloves, on his pants, Yamato just looks absolutely amazing. Dante looks incredibly good too, and to be quite honest, this is probably the gacha crossover that's going to be blowing every single other thing that has happened or is going to happen out of the water. I don't even know if Wuthering Waves X Edge Runners is going to end up being able to top this, because we're not even getting the main character of Edge Runners. From what I heard, I could be completely wrong, and we could end up getting David, and we could get a really cool Adam Smasher boss fight, as we should. But if the rumors are true and we're only getting Rebecca and Lucy, then it's gonna be whack. But aside from that, back to talking about the Devil May Cry X PGR crossover. I mean, that one person or a couple of people that I ended up seeing talking about how the story for this was bad and to just enjoy the characters, I can't really put into words exactly how wrong they were when it comes to that statement. The story was very fun, very to the point. Everyone was in character, and it was just a very good experience all around. It had a really great hype, and you know, obviously, I'm not the biggest fan of visual novels, to be honest, because of the fact that it's visual novels, since I'm not really a fan of visual novels in general. It's like a high 8. Originally on stream I said it was a 9, but after calming down a little bit, it's definitely a high 8 in my opinion, out of 10. The air combos, the ground combos, the counters, the parries, all sorts of things, it just feels very responsive, and it feels good to react to Virgil's attacks, well, mirror Virgil's attacks, and it just, oh my god, I still can't believe that it's here. I still can't believe that I'm sitting here looking at Virgil in PGR and it's not a mod. I'm obviously still learning how to play both of these characters to their full extent and making up my own combos, because, well, it's kind of strange playing Virgil and Dante in PGR rather than playing it with my PS5 controller on my PlayStation or anything else like that. The stream was insanely fun to do, and I plan on making more videos covering the DMC5 X PGR crossover, obviously. But man, I really wasn't expecting them to put this much effort and passion into this. I was expecting effort and passion, but not this much. I am insanely curious though on how you guys feel about this crossover, how you guys ended up feeling about the story, and if this ended up living up to your expectations. Are you disappointed that we didn't get Nero, but we did get a lot of Nero references? And how was the interactions between Alpha and Virgil? Because I enjoyed them personally a lot. This video might end up getting posted tomorrow from the time that I'm recording this, or I might post it tonight, but either way, I did want to wait a little bit before I ended up talking about the actual crossover itself. But at the same time, so many people ended up hopping on, and so many people ended up completing the story and doing all sorts of things and experiencing everything, that in my mind I'm just thinking to myself, well, everybody probably already went on ahead and completed everything that they wanted to complete. But yeah guys, all of the people that ended up coming into stream and watching me play it, thank you for pulling through. And if you ended up becoming a new subscriber and you're here now, obviously you're going to end up getting my usual content after this video, but I just wanted to sit here and really just, I don't know, just kind of gush about the crossover finally being here now. The crossover being playable, watching Dante dance in the lobby, watching Virgil get excited about Dante being here, and vice versa. It just feels really good. And plus, on top of that, we're seeing character development that we've always wanted to see post DMC5. Seeing the relationship between Dante and Virgil being as friendly as they are just felt right. And seeing Virgil accepting the wrongdoings that he's done in his past and wanting to improve himself, and overall just being able to feel like he can enjoy himself again to the fullest even, it just felt really incredible. I do like that even Mirror Virgil is quite playful whenever it comes to fighting against him and such. It's just, oh man, the voice lines, I'm still thinking about all the voice lines and everything. Oh man. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this crossover. This is just a quick video I wanted to make to touch base on everything just in general. I'm super excited. I'm gonna keep on playing the crossover because this crossover is just insanely fun. I've literally just been fighting Mirror Virgil over and over with no rewards left to gain because I'm just having so much fun. But anyways, tell me what you guys think and tell me how your pulls went and if you're still pulling. But anyways, I want you all to take care and peace.